My name's Thomas Mills. Born and raised in New Jersey. Worked for a large telecommunications company for 33 years. Retired about 8 years ago, and I've been living the retiree life. I have a little bit of a design background. Not so much this type of design, software design, but same stuff applies, And so we got together, and he said, yeah, I can definitely build you this house, same floor plan that you liked. And I was like, okay, perfect. So we signed a contract and moved forward with that. This is actually the 6th house that I built. Once I met Sherman, I had absolutely no hesitations, because he was really involved. He's very easygoing and very easy to work with. And he had a wealth of knowledge. When I would bounce things off of him, there was no hesitation. He was, right there. The quality and the attention to detail, literally they would, even after we said, okay, this is what I'd like done, X, Y, or Z, right before they would do it, they would call me up and say, okay, now, is this the way you would like the floor laid? Or, things like that, little details that they were right on top of. So it didn't just end with signing a contract and walking away. There was a constant back and forth. The way Sherman goes above and beyond, and his assistant, Jeremy, he's the guy, in the trenches. You speak to him all the time during the construction stuff. He's also really good, and he knows you. He asks you questions, make sure that he's got it right before he pulls the trigger and actually does something. Well, this house gives me everything I need. The items in the house are right to my specification. Even things like the floors. I have the same floors throughout the whole house. Because one of my pet peeves is when you go into a house and there's a different flooring in every room. It drives me nuts. And not only that, it's I got to pick everything. And it was just done right. I can be comfortable here the rest of my life. Even if I got to the point where I needed a walker or a wheelchair, the house is designed for that, right? I put extra wide doors in my bedrooms. I made sure all my living space was on one floor. I would absolutely recommend them based upon my own experience, but not only on my own experience, I talk to my neighbors, and every one of them is happy. And I've just never been in a new builder community where you would talk to your neighbors and everybody was really happy with their outcomes.